These are the top three skills or experiences that you need to excel in a career in corporate wellness. The first one is experience in program management or program organization. The second one is leadership. And the third one is you need to be able to tie it back to performance and or healthcare expense. My name is Brenda Sillas. I am a senior corporate wellness consultant. I've been in the industry for over 15 years, and you can connect with me at brendacs.com or click below in the links to connect with me via email. So I'm going to expand a little bit more on these three key experiences and areas that you need to be able to articulate that you excel in during an interview if you want a successful career in corporate wellness. The first one is program management. What I mean by program management is that you need to be able to showcase in your resume and elaborate in your interview that you can manage a program for an organization from start to finish. What that looks like is you need to be able to share how you are going to promote an initiative, a campaign, how you are going to secure engagement, how you are going to continue the momentum, and how you are going to assure that the program is successful. So at the start of the program, you need to be able to identify clearly and share the goals for the program, what you're going to do to meet those goals, and you have to come back full circle after the program has ended to share the results with all of your stakeholders. Program management is really about you showcasing your leadership skills, which is the other part that I'm going to talk about. But program management is really about you showcasing your leadership skills and how you're able to motivate others to engage in this program. So you may or may not have a team that supports you. You might be a team of one, and in most cases, you are a team of one. But that's okay. As long as you know the basics of marketing, communicating, these programs and initiatives, you should be fine. So in your resume, if you can showcase how you maybe led a special project for your current company, or maybe out in the community, if you are involved with community events and you led a project, all of those experiences are critical to a role in corporate wellness as a coordinator, as a manager, or as a leader. The second the second skill or experience that you have to be able to showcase on your resume and elaborate on in your interview is leadership. So leadership, I mean, it's a very vague, but Google leadership skills. You need to be able to motivate, inspire, get people to take action, get people to follow you, to know you, like you, and trust you. Because ultimately you are going to be the face of the corporate wellness program. You're going to be the face of this program to senior leaders, to employees. So you need to be able to share the value, why the company is doing this, and then also make it easy for people to join the wellness program and get involved and engaged. So leadership skills is going to include things like being comfortable with public speaking. If you're not very comfortable with public speaking, you better start practicing. Leadership also involves putting together presentations, whether it's through PowerPoint or Google Slides or a written document. You need to be able to communicate clearly in both writing, speaking, presentation, video, all of the different modalities that are available right now for you to communicate. You need to be able to showcase that you have strong communication skills, that you can build relationships with others. Building relationships is critical with corporate wellness programs because oftentimes you're going to have to get buy-in from human resources, from senior leaders, from middle management, because a lot of times middle management won't promote your programs, and they sometimes might be a barrier. So building those relationships across all levels of leadership will be crucial because you want to be able to be a guest speaker at their team meetings. You want to be able to get them to trust you so that they invite you to speak about the wellness programs. The third thing that's critical when it comes to a successful career in corporate wellness is being able to tie back the value of the program to something that matters to the organization. And what matters most to most organizations, obviously customer satisfaction, having a good product to sell. But in order for an organization to be successful, they need to have employees that can perform at optimal levels. They also need to be able to do well financially. And I've shared this before, but the second most largest business expense for most organizations is healthcare expenses. And we all know that healthcare expenses are driven by chronic conditions that, for the most part, are preventable by changing your lifestyle behaviors and choices, right? Diet, exercise, sleep, stress management, etc. So you need to be able to share somehow that your program is not only going to help with healthcare expenses in the long run, but also at the end of the day, when you exercise, when you sleep better, when you eat right, you feel better. So you're able to perform a lot better in whatever job it is that you have. So you have to be able to share the value of both sides because they both matter. So I think that if you can start highlighting those skill sets and experiences in your resume, and then during the interview, elaborate on those things that you've highlighted in your resume, I think that'll help you tremendously in landing a job in corporate wellness. And if you currently are working for a company that is looking to start a wellness program, or that perhaps that has a wellness program and you want to transition into that, start building those relationships, get involved, ask for stretch assignments, ask for stretch projects, lean in and showcase your skills and start to build those relationships. As you lean in and start to help, begin to identify areas where you might be able to help improve the program by suggesting that they open a position in which you could fill, and you could, fill those gaps and make the program better. The best way to get in touch with me if you'd like more support is to subscribe to my email list. It's in the links below in the comments. Please sign up. I send regular updates if I'm offering, coaching or, a seminar, which in this case, I am going to be offering a 90-minute live seminar where I'm going to answer live questions. And I'm also going to just expand a little bit more on how to create your resume, how to prepare for the interview. And I'm just going to talk a little bit more about what's expected as a corporate wellness expert, so that you can be better prepared and get the job of your dreams in corporate wellness. So my name is Brenda Sillas. You can follow me at brendasillas.com, but please subscribe to my email newsletter so I can send you more details about that 90-minute session I'm going to be offering here soon. All right, take care, and thank you so much for listening.